Along comes this story, just because we needed a fresh angle on a Thursday, I think. Simpson also answers a question from Jackie Spear, who's going to be our guest later in this broadcast, about Russia and the National Rifle Association. Mr. Simpson says, it appears the Russians, infiltrated the NRA. And there is more than one explanation for why, but I would say, broadly speaking, it appears that the Russian operation was designed to infiltrate conservative organizations. Further, on top of that, out of McClatchy Newspaper's D.C. Bureau, we have this headline, FBI investigating whether Russian money went to NRA to help Trump. Now, Jeremy, when you say NRA in Washington, you get the attention of a lot of elected representatives. Won't this be interesting?
Yeah, it absolutely will be, Brian. I mean, and it would be a very shrewd way to launder money to Donald Trump's campaign, to do it through the NRA. Of course, it would be illegal, but if indeed these reports are true, they are incredibly alarming. And I think overall, when you look at this testimony, what's most significant about it is what it tells us about what Robert Mueller is likely looking at. Because if the House committee has this information, if the Senate committee has this information, if Glenn Simpson has this information, you can almost be guaranteed that Robert Mueller has this information. And all along, the questions that have probably been the most likely damaging to Donald Trump are questions of money laundering. This idea of collusion. Of course, collusion is not really a crime. There's nothing in the books that says it's illegal to collude with Russia. But where people have speculated Trump was most vulnerable was in his businesses. And when you look at the transcript, you see these details just jump off the page, like the number of trips that Donald Trump supposedly took to the former Soviet Union, the number of former Soviets who purchased Trump properties. And they all point to a lot of red flags for investigators like Bob Mueller to be looking at.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.